Now let's take a look at how we can use RX Connect. What this allows you to do is this allows you to run your DAW, but then send audio files through to RX Standalone. You can process and repair them in there and then send them back to your DAW. Here in Pro Tools, if you go to the Audio Suite and then down to Noise Reduction, you'll see you've got RX8 Connect over here. I'm going to open up that. Now, what you can do is you choose to select an audio. So I've selected this audio piece over here. If I didn't have this selected, let me just unselect this. And let me go back to RX Connect. Here it asks you to select a piece of audio that you want to use as a reference or repair. So I'm going to select this as my audio, and then I can either choose reference or repair. Basically, what reference is going to do is it's going to send it to RX, but it's not going to process it. But if you want to repair it in RX and then send it back, you'll choose the repair option. So basically the difference is, with reference, you're going to use this mode to send a copy of the audio clip to RX for referencing and learning features. So it's not going to be sent there to repair it. Where with repair, this mode, you're going to send it directly to RX and then render the changes back to Pro Tools. So let's go for this. I'm going to select repair. Then if I hit send, it's going to launch that audio clip into RX. Here you can see the tab has been named Pro Tools and I've got the audio clip. And with this audio clip, I want to do a de-reverb. I'm going to select the de-reverb module, select an error just before to learn the reverb profile. I've got my profile over here. Then I can select it all and hit render. It's rendered that de-reverb process onto the audio. Then I can send it back to Pro Tools. So now I've got my de-reverbed audio piece over here. This is the sound of a voice being recorded in a sort of big room. So you're getting the voice hitting the walls and the reflections coming back, giving you that reverberated sound. Sometimes what's probably good to do is to make a copy of this audio to another track, then send it to RX and process it, render it, and then send it back. Sometimes you might need to use RXMonitor to monitor your audio if you're sending to RX and you've got a DAW that's primarily using your audio device and won't allow you to use it on multiple applications. If you do have this issue, what you need to do then is create an aux track. And then on this aux track, add an instance of RXMonitor. Then go to RX, go to the preferences, and then under audio, make sure that the driver is set to RXMonitor. Then if you go back to your audio application that's got the RXMonitor, now the status will say connected. So this is just if you need to monitor RX through your DAW. For example, if you use this reference mode, you'd be sending the audio file to RX just as a reference. Maybe you don't want to process it, but you just want to hear what happens if you apply those modules to it. That's where you'd use the reference section and then use the monitor to monitor the audio coming back from RX. So that's how to use the RX Connect and the RX Monitor to use it in conjunction with your DAW.